Hey everyone, do you ever feel completely lost? Like you're standing in the middle of a thick fog, and you have no idea which way to turn. Maybe you feel like you've made a wrong turn somewhere, that every choice feels uncertain, and the future is just a big, blurry question mark. If that's you right now, I want you to know you're not alone, and this story, this message, is for you. There once was a young woman who felt this exact way. She was overwhelmed. Every path she considered seemed wrong, and the weight of not knowing what to do next was crushing her. Desperate for an answer, she sought out a wise old man who lived on the outskirts of her village. She found him sitting peacefully by a small, unlit lantern. She poured her heart out to him. "I don't know where I'm going," she said, her voice trembling. "I feel so lost. Every direction feels wrong, and I'm terrified of making another mistake. How do I find my way when I can't see the path ahead?" The old man listened patiently, his eyes kind and understanding. When she finished, he didn't offer a grand speech or a complicated map. Instead, he simply picked up the lantern beside him. It was a simple, old-fashioned lantern, the kind you'd need to light with a match. He struck a match, and a small, warm flame flickered to life inside. He held it up. The light it cast wasn't huge. It didn't illuminate the entire village or the distant mountains. It only lit up a few feet of the ground right in front of them. The darkness beyond that small circle of light was just as deep and mysterious as before. He looked at the young woman and said softly, "You don't need to see the whole path. You don't need to have the entire journey mapped out from beginning to end. You just need enough light to see the very next step." He gestured to the small patch of illuminated ground. "This is how life works," he continued. "You're rarely given a floodlight that shows you everything. Instead, you get just enough light for the single step you're on right now. You focus on that one step, you gather your courage, and you take it." He paused, letting his words sink in. "And here's the beautiful part," he said, a gentle smile on his face. "When you take that step, when you move forward into that small circle of light, you'll find that the lantern moves with you. The light is always just enough for where you are." The young woman looked at the lantern, then at the small, illuminated patch of ground. For the first time in a long time, she didn't feel the crushing weight of the entire journey. She only felt the possibility of one single step. This story is such a powerful reminder for all of us. Feeling lost doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean you're broken or that you're on the wrong path. In fact, it often means the exact opposite. It means you're growing. It means you're moving into a new, uncharted part of your own personal story. It's a sign that you've outgrown your old map and you're ready for a new adventure. Think about it. When do we feel most lost? It's usually during times of transition. After a breakup, when a job ends, when we move to a new city, or when we're just questioning who we are and what we want out of life. These are the moments when the old path disappears and the new one hasn't yet become clear. We live in a culture that tells us we need a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan. But that's an illusion. Life isn't a straight line. It's a winding, unpredictable path with twists and turns and plenty of foggy patches. The pressure to see the whole staircase can be paralyzing. It can make you so afraid of choosing the wrong path that you end up choosing no path at all. You stay stuck, frozen by indecision, waiting for a sign from the heavens or a perfectly detailed map to fall into your lap. But it never comes. The wisdom of the old man and his lantern is about letting go of that need for certainty. It's about embracing the unknown and trusting the process. It's about having faith in yourself, faith that you have the strength and wisdom to handle whatever the next step brings. So, what is your next step? What is the one thing that's illuminated for you right now, no matter how small? It doesn't have to be a giant leap. Maybe it's sending that one email you've been putting off. Maybe it's having a difficult conversation. Maybe it's signing up for a class, reading the first chapter of a book, or just going for a walk to clear your head. It could be as simple as making your bed, drinking a glass of water, or reaching out to a friend. These small actions are your lantern's light. They are the steps that are clear to you right now. Don't dismiss them because they seem insignificant. They are the most important things you can do, because taking them is what generates momentum. Each time you take one of these small, illuminated steps, you're not just moving forward physically. You're building trust with yourself. You're proving to yourself that you can navigate the uncertainty. You're teaching your brain that it's okay not to have all the answers. And as you move, more light appears. Taking that first step might lead you to a new idea. That new idea might lead you to a new person. That new person might open a new door. You can't see the door from where you're standing now, but it's there, waiting a few steps down the path. If you're feeling lost right now, I want you to take a deep breath. Release the pressure to have it all figured out. Look down at your feet. What is the one small, manageable, tangible step that is lit up for you in this moment? Forget about the step after that and the one after that. Just focus on this one. That is your only task. To take the step that's lit. The rest of the path will reveal itself in time. It always does. Trust the lantern. And more importantly, trust yourself to walk in its light. You've got this. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more stories like this. And share it with someone who might need to hear this today. See you in the next one.